Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. We are the Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we mostly like to read on world events. We also read on other strange things too, but right now there's so much going on that this is what we'd like to read on right now in our tarot cards. And I'd like to introduce my two tarot card sisters. I have my beautiful Kyla here,
Hi, everybody.
and we have beautiful Lynn,
Thank you.
and then we have
And
beautiful Barbara.
you,
Of course,
Barbara.
cannot forget
Yes,
Barbara
and
this time.
my name is Barbara. I usually forget to say my name, but my name is Barbara. And in this video, we like to do something really interesting, read on somebody on an interesting character. Now, I follow a doctor called Dr. Artist, and I hope I can say his name on YouTube. And please, YouTube, be merciful with us because we're just learning. We're a new channel. So, Dr. Artist, and his name is Dr. Brian Artist. He's the one that you got to check him out. He has his website, The Dr. Artist Show. Check him out. And
You're
he
welcome.
quoted a virologist from Houston. His name is Dr. Peter Hotez out of Houston. Excuse me. He's not a virologist. He's a vaccinologist. You see, he doesn't have a virologist expression. He has a vaccinologist expression. Somebody that really concentrates on his vaccines. So this man
Yeah,
here,
mad scientist expression.
Yes, yes.
there you go, scientist expression. Now, this Dr. Holtes says in this video, he mentions that as soon as Trump gets into office on the 20th, on the 21st, all hell is going to break loose. Basically, that's not those aren't his words, but you can hear what he's going to say now about what's going to break out. There's going to be a bird flu breakout. There's going to be another pandemic. So listen to this.
Here's the reason why we need to care about this stuff, Nicole, is that we have some big picture stuff coming down the pike starting on January 21st. Mr. Bloomberg mentioned H5N1. That I'm really worried about. It's all over wild birds on the western part of the United States and going up in the north. It's getting into the poultry. We're seeing sporadic human cases, no human-to-human transmission yet, but that could happen. It's in the cattle, it's in the milk. And that's just the beginning. We have another major coronavirus likely brewing in Asia. We've had SARS in 2002, SARS-2, COVID-19 in 2019. And we know these viruses are jumping from bats to people thousands of times a year. But there's still more. We know that we have a big problem with mosquito-transmitted viruses all along the Gulf Coast, where I am here in Texas. So we're expecting dengue and possibly Zika virus coming back, or a Puche virus, maybe even yellow fever. And there's more. Then we have all this sharp rise in vaccine preventable diseases going up because of, in part, the anti-vaccine activism that's so prominent right now. We have a fivefold rise in pertussis cases, whooping cough over the last year, 15 measles outbreaks this year. We've got polio that's been in the wastewater in New York State. All that's going to come crashing down on January 21st on the Trump administration. We need a really, really good team to be able to handle this.
Okay, yeah. So he says basically on the 21st, when he didn't actually say it like I thought he said it, but he did say on the 21st. He didn't say the 20th. He didn't say tomorrow.
No,
He didn't say in a
nope.
month's time. He says the
The day
21st.
after. Yeah, the day after inauguration. Isn't that
I'm
convenient?
saying, now, first of all, I don't know if he reads cards or if he's a psychic. I have absolutely no idea how he knows this, but I would like to read on him to see
I think
how.
he works for The Simpsons.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't tell if they had the measles or if they were made out of cheese.
I don't know if it's bird flu or what. He mentioned so many things that maybe it's a concoction of all of them.
True.
But hey, maybe he works for the Simpsons. I mean, he could be a good character. So I'm thinking, is what he said. I don't even know how to ask the question, man. I'm just, you know, does he really know this because he's he's part of the people that kind of make it happen? Or does he know this because he's psychic? Or does he know this because he's just projecting his scientific uh, opinion?
Hey, Barbara, Liz Churchill, since it was her post, she says the pandemic planners are ready to sabotage the incoming Trump administration. We could just ask point blank, is he a part of the people trying to sabotage the Trump administration?
Ooh,
How
that's a
about
good
that?
one. You want to do? You want to pull up this one, Kyla?
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. All right, I'll pull the next one if you have a next question for it. But I think this is going to be really short, just to get to the point. That's a good question. Is he part of the group of people that are trying to sabotage the Trump administration? Which we know there's a lot of people that like him and a lot of people don't.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
But for this guy to say that this is going to start happening on January 21st, it's like, why are you giving a specific date?
and a lot of times when these people do things, they have to kind of like tell you before. So he's just doing his part. He's just letting us know. I guess they call it a universal law. You gotta let me know so I'll be able to defend myself, or if I don't do anything. In Italian, they say chi tace consente. So that means if you know something and you don't say something, you basically consent to it. And so I guess that's why they're telling us if we don't do anything about it, it's all right. It's all right. So they can move forward with it. Hmm.
Right. And I asked the question just as you put it, is it truth and integrity to what Liz Churchill said? Is he part of that team that is trying to sabotage the Trump administration?
Look at that Wheel of Fortune again.
Yeah, I think he's shining a light on what was planned, and
Mhm.
there is a strategy happening here. I think he has capitulated, and he's like a character that's just put out there to show what was going to happen. And I think this has been, taken over with that sun card in the background. It's been found out, the information has been, known. And so with the star card and the divine timing card, which is temperance, I think, this is just about enlightening the people about what was planned.
I agree. What do you think, Lynn?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's definitely a strategy to have this guy out there, saying all this stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, to me, he just sounds like he's a big old wackadoo, in my opinion. It's my opinion. But
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Well, with that Nine of Cups, that's a desire card. It's something that's wanted to purposely want to throw somebody off, which is that Five of Pentacles, those two people walking in the snow.
yeah.
So basically, it's his desire or someone's desire that probably had him say that. They want to make people feel, hey, look, it's gonna provoke a certain negative aspect in them, and they're gonna feel helpless. And so this is just to shine a light on what's going on, so people could make a decision, make moves.
Didn't they predict before that there was going to be a pandemic during the Trump administration? I literally remember those words before.
It might have. Yeah.
And they literally put a time frame into it. And then lo and behold, what happened?
How about that? How about that? Oh, another card that kind of confirms what you said, Kyle, about the cards as well, is that Two of Cups. That Two of Cups is a background agreement card.
Yeah, it can be a capitulation card too, I think. So
Yeah. Agreement
underneath the hangman for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an agreement / capitulation card. He kind of agreed to it. If you just take a few cards out of it, you just pick the cards that you want, like the Seven of Swords, the man that's running away with the swords, and then the Two of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups, the man sitting back there. If you just have those three cards, you'll know that he's just doing it because he was asked to do that, and just to show what's been going on. Look at the sun. The sun is back there. The sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck.
Yep.
Anything you can put it next to the devil and it still shines bright on it.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Sure.
and look, temperance too. So I mean, I don't get any.
We have the Wheel of Fortune again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you have another question you wanted to ask about this guy, Barbara?
Does he work for The Simpsons?
Oh, okay. Go for it. You want to poll on that one?
No. I was just joking. I was just joking. We know he probably worked for the Simpsons, but doesn't work anymore. No, no, that's all I wanted to pull on, just in
Okay.
case if other people had questions on it. We know that he's just doing his job. He capitulated and he agreed. Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Just want you all to know that.
He's so creepy. He's so creepy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, imagine dating a guy like look like that. Like, I can't wait to take
Okay,
you
that's a
out.
whole other show.
Anyway, thank you all. If you all have anything else to say, no, that's it. All right.
Beware
Well,
of
thank you.
scammers. We will not reach out to you first, please. You can join us over on our Facebook community as well. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.